It's the NFL on EA Sports. And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's going to be a good one on Monday Night Prime Time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard, the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his third year in the league.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Receiver in motion, headed left. They'll stick with him again.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up third and short.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A gain of 11 there, and a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice Long march down the field makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, a quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A pickup of 12 yards, and that will be a 1st down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11. And it's 1st and goal.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And I'll tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. setting up second and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. Throwing now from the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. His kick is good, and the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready now for their second drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. And right away, they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. Room to run past midfield. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And with defenders closing in, he says enough is enough and slides to a halt there. A big play there on the scramble. And even 30 yards.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. His throw left side is complete.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 27 yards. Back to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target. Any quarterback in the league, Mike, at this level can operate when things are clean. But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you hold it a little bit?
And he will get into the end zone.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The extra point is good. And the visitors are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They motion the slot man left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Whoa! That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. His drive will start on the ground, and he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Slot man in motion left. Quickly to the outside and complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. This one intercepted. And his defense will take over here following the interception.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw here is complete. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. A tight end in motion now. They'll try to get this one on the ground.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
The home team's offense going to take over just before the half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He fumbled the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman, who's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports halftime report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And as you see, they were winners earlier this afternoon. 27-0, the final score. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Kansas City Chiefs. 34-28, the final score. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a one-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now a handoff, running right. Ho-ho!
The ball carried by number 6.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. You try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Here's a 3rd down and 4. This is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
The offense will line up for a two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Motion man set right. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Once you see that guy coming across the formation pre-snap, Mike, you have to be thinking jet sweep instantly. It's just such a dangerous play that always has the potential for this type of yardage, especially when he wins that race to the edge. Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Defense. Automatic first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now, faking the give. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line,
to the end zone, it's intercepted.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
they're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and That's exactly what they were able to do.
The extra point is up and through. And the visitors will even the score. It's now 21 all. On the return, here's James. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's in.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Visitors 28. Our home team 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Back to throw. His throw left side is complete.
Complete to number 85.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
We'll take this in back at the 16. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Up the middle they go. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is just where you see some of the speed of these wide receivers, Mike, really make their presence felt. And then when you have a quarterback that has the arm strength and the accuracy to get him the ball downfield, that's a deadly combination and one that's going to really open up other things as the rest of this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Back to the air one more time. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for 15 and a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Now a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with a hit, and he has lost the football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. There's that man again, another catch.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal. They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away and incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw, taken in, and he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. That penalty is declined.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And his guys are able to cut the deficit to 10. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a give on the ground. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll run it on the inside handoff. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. Going for it all. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down. Here we go. 1st and goal. Over the top. He's got it.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive, but now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
No problem there on the extra point, and his guys are back within 6. A 1-score game late. You figure They got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. So, it's a win for our visitors. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night, everybody.